NVIDIA CEO just told us the 5 building blocks to AI. So I'm going to break these stocks down. Now, before we break these stocks down, I got to let you understand something. Who NVIDIA CEO is. Jensen Huang. He is the king of AI. And while NVIDIA isn't the best performing stock in the AI race, it is up 22% year to date, and it really sets the tone for AI. So now, he told us 5 essential layers. This is the building block for the AI revolution. Let's get into it. So the first block he said is chips. So chips, then he said memory, then he said photonics, then he said compute, and then he said energy. So I won't go through these, so I want you to get your penny and pad. Let's go through it. So the first one is chips. All right, so we think about chips, that's the NVIDIAs, your AVGOs, and your AMDs. Think about that as the brain. This is where AI is thinking happening, and the training modules, and they running what's called interface, right? Processing data. So NVIDIA dominates, AMD competes, and then AVGO just design custom chips. Then we got layer 2. That's the memory. That's the MU. That's the SNDKs. That's your DRAMs, right? Now, they fuel for the chips. Now, they think fast and they process high data, and that's the bandwidth. The memory lets the AI respond in real time. So you got Micron, they build what's called DRAM and HBM, and then you have SanDisk, they build the flash. But without memory, chips throttle and they slow down. If they slow down, they don't get power. They don't get power, then they worthless. Then you got photonics. That's your AAOIs, your AXTIs, and your AEHR. So they do a lot of testing. Think about them as the highway. So as AI scales, between chips, between servers, and between data centers, they need a special kind of light. And photonics is like an optical technology. It's like a laser, right? And then these companies, they do a lot of the testing. So without photonics, the data highways jam up. And then AI then slows down. So now the memory backed up, and now the chips in the brain can't do what they need to do. So then there's level 4, right? This the compute. So it's the CIFRs, the IRENs, and the NBISs. Think about them as the power plants, the infrastructure that AI runs the workloads on, the data center, the cloud, the compute. Think about on-site generated. So IREN and Cypher, they think about them as like operating facilities. And without compute infrastructure, chips have nowhere to live. So keep that in your mind. Then you got level 5. That's the energy, the BE and the FLNC. Now, this is the electricity, right? AI data centers compute so much power, almost like a small city, right? But the grid that we have now can't keep up. So Bloom Energy builds fuel for the grid. And then you have fluids, which is FLNC. They help these energy systems flow. And without energy, AI shuts down. Listen to this again, because if you don't know where to put your money at, these are the 5 stacks. I can't tell you what to invest in. I can just point you in the right direction. It's the Border Wall Street Trap. I send this to somebody who will make some money. It's AI revolution. Salute.